I am playing Honkai Quest Part 13, I think. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. Grab your snacks, chips, and everything if you want to. Hope you all enjoy.
Light up the dawn.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past...
Hold up. Keep your wits about you. Someone's...
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than... As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Cat.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. This is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Core Flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the Grove with nothing but empty threats?
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, please insert his core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now!
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the Flame Chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zagreus. Always so punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save? You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through.
1596.
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single chryso.
I've come this far.
But someday you will.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
You...
This is the final warning.
Fine. Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,000. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Brett, if you got the guts. This little blast is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
No other choice but forward. Existence is of no consequence. Tomorrow! I'm fine. The future will come!
How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her. And then, driven by defiance, exactly like the Count.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out, Cat, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cythera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames. For old time's sake, turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried, because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
Of course. I've been wondering. Now I have the...
I don't want to make your big, even if it's futile, you.
Yes.
When I walk, and even the smallest...
And so, a traveler, or perhaps it was in the endless losses are reduced to ash. It happens in every...
You don't look so good.
Even after going through mighty.
Why do you sound so pleased?
Yeah, After that one and only time we walked side by, Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember that I was one.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. There's no way you'll take this course. Step forward. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Martyrs, behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death. Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish. Oh, glory. I salute you.
That's all I ever wanted.
Quench the flames of blood.
Chaos!
Our agony! The Evernight! Quench the flames of blood. Radiant with strife!
One now! If you can, deliver. Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
Feel the scorching hatred. Quench the flames of blood. Our agony! Is that all? The Evernight! Quench the flames of blood.
Chaos!
Radiant with strife! I'll never yield to fate. Shatter the cage! Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Our agony! The Evernight! So without substance, all stars burn to ash.
Mighty Mose. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
Well fought. You may crown yourself my blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. you eternal victory.
The 108th. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed. The blaze was still not enough, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that.
Golden blood is born from the destruction only by feeding.
Allow me to ask, how many
24,041,180.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned.
No matter. I will bear as long as.
I must refuse. I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel.
But this way, that will never again.
Unnecessary indeed. Ewan, please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. Even Kethely cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate and it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, cast. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their mud depths. At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet, I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself. Future could come. I'm fine.
I ask you to rest here!
I must transform my soul into a raging fire.
All of this. How is it any different from my little future?
Empty shell.
I can't keep him here.
All stars burn to ash. Empty shell.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dread. It should shine upon all. 2,003,432 cycles. 24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss. here, you're still lingering deep within me, never fading away. Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle. If that thread of hope, if it's just your thoughts. But even within the gods' cult, never forget what's... How many times has it been? 4. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes, the destruction. A power, and yet no. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come. No. Mind. In every new cycle, all I have to do is push the next Finant to the end. Then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Bold plan, but risky. Unfortunately, even in this wretch, I never forget. Wait. Not once. In millions of cycles has there ever...
I can do this, the demigod of the sky.
The black tide. It's hand over the corpse.
A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from ill.
Cynthia. I swear, my deaths won't be anything. Just as they have never been. The sun's work.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world rights. Just... I don't understand the part of that warmth that should come from you.
My humanity...
Even so...
I have kept to everyone, even though the divine each is over and over.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you? Word Kaslana, without flaw. That is the flaw, the golden moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation. You lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you. Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain. The only thing I can do is become. May the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun, and may they bring Amphorius, a rosy-fingered dog. Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
Tear the sky!
world suffering.
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. And this time remain the same as ever. From the horizon, this was the end of the... For a moment, I saw that being known as Iron Tomb. Is this Amphorius's wrath? I will still never yield to it. 23,500,000. No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destroyed, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world. And until another dawn rises on the distant horizon. Bring... $33 million. This... in millions of cycles.
Tell me, even if all of it...
Without... Remember this moment. Remember your friend, and let the pure, let it confine. Then in the name of world...
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end. Bow your head to them. Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold. And never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. The prophecy of the... As the prophecy for... Another... I won't...
If you've lost count, let me tell you.
If the outcome... Your sight, shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across, Count?
Fracture. No, and yet, you had infinite, so tell me, like...
How unfortunate. But you, that is the moment. Lord...
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly... Think about it. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. What right does a mere prisoner have? course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a... Listen well, creator of destruction. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter. In the 100,000th, in the 23,570,000th cycle. This time, I felt it. By its faint glow, once again, that sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will. Drowning again, and Nook, you arrogant! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage burning grant you a dawn, where all stars burn to ash! Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction!
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, the echo of desires, a world of silence, sounds of desperation, phantoms in the shadow, softly tear it down, embrace the detonation, burn, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you. Sound of the skies, no fate.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
Then send them on to tomorrow. Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy you. It is bore iron. From after 30 days, but perhaps as for those unwelcome audience members, you need.
Wake up! Wake up! We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow. No. That's right! After watching or maybe...
You knew the answer long and not surprised at all, but I'm glad that I remembered. Don't worry. I'll turn into the memory this way. My mission ends here, after all. So, then in the one after that. Saying all that, I can finally fade away in peace. Without even realizing it. Now go. Find the thing. It's time to go. And may the days ahead.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
It's squishy.
That just got traumatizing. Oh my god. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want some more, like I said, comment down below. And that, if you enjoyed. Oh yeah, I'll have an amazing day or night. And other than that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.